So the front wall is mostly framed, and we are going to go ahead and start putting on some sheathing. We're going to put a small window up near the ridge, so still need to frame that out, but otherwise it's pretty much done. We've got a door and two windows. The door and the window next to the door are going to be under a front porch, and then the window off to the left there is going to be outside the porch on its own. So what we got here is 2x6 studs, and we're putting on 1/2-inch CDX plywood sheathing. For the headers, we used LVL. It's 7 1/4 LVL, 2 plies of that, and that gives us a little gap in the front where we can put some rigid foam insulation. We're also insulating that little block wall on the sides. So this used to be a barn, and the block walls kind of form a short L at the front, and that's not going to be insulated on the inside. So what we're doing for that is we're slipping some 1-inch rigid foam behind the sheathing and sealing that up with spray foam. So that'll get us some R5 on the outside, and we probably will have some framed walls around some of the masonry on the inside, possibly to get a little extra, but at least we'll have something there, and of course inside the studs will be fully insulated. So the fastener pattern for the sheathing is the same as the subfloor. 6 inches, every 6 inches on the edges, and then every 12 inches everywhere else. We're using same screws that we used for the subfloor, except they're a little shorter. These are Simpson sheathing screws, and they are 2 inches long. So that gets us 1.5 inches into the stud with the 1/2-inch plywood. So that is where we are, and the next step is to get a couple rows of sheathing, get the door installed, and then we will finish up the framing up top, get that window framed, and a few more cripples that we need to add before we can call it done. So we'll be doing that next. See you next time.